Whenever you come across content like this, it's usually the other way around. Oh, I wasted my 20s. Oh, I wasted my 30s. But what if I told you that you do not in fact waste your 20s because everything was working out for your own good? Because how can you waste what you've never had? How can you waste what you've never experienced? How can you waste what you've never felt before? But anyways, hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's Bukola Danyare here, and in today's video I'm going to convince you, but not to confuse you, that you do not in fact waste your 20s, because everything, those painful experiences, those life-changing moments was molding you and shaping you into the person that you currently are. Especially if you are doing life alone, you are doing life without any guardians, you are doing life by yourself, and there's really nobody to put you through. I feel like you need to give yourself some grace, because you do not waste your 20s at all. I'm in my late 20s, almost entering my 30s, and looking back now, I am extremely grateful. Yes, those experiences were painful, those experiences were life-changing. It was sore, I couldn't take some of them, but I can tell you that I'm so glad that I had to experience that. Your 20s are your exploration age. Your 20s are when you are starting to understand yourself and understand life. 20s are when you are figuring out life and figuring out relationships and figuring out friendships, and figuring out your life basically. So it is very certain, it is certain without any reasonable doubt, that you're going to experience some experiences that you might not like. That's what might make you feel like you wasted your 20s. So back to me, right? Because I always like to use myself as an example. My 20s were very, very brutal, but I'm grateful for those experiences. Those experiences are what has molded me into the woman I am right now. The woman you're seeing currently is as a result of who I was in my 20s, my early 20s, entering my late 20s, and I wouldn't be here making this video if I haven't gone through everything that I've gone through. So don't see those experiences as, oh my god, why should this have happened to me? I should have known better. You did not know because you've never been in your 20s before. So your 20s are basically your year of navigating life and understanding what you like and understanding what you don't like, and basically exploring different aspects of your life, because like I said, your 20s are preparing you for your 30s. So your 20s can be determined by a whole lot of factors, and those factors can range from your country of birth, that's your nationality. Another factor can be the dynamics of your childhood. This particular hood is very, very important. This might not seem like a factor, but it's actually a huge factor. Another major factor to consider is the financial status of your parents. Trust me, it can shape your 20s in so many ways. Because to be really honest, the financial status of your parents determines a whole lot, right? And so this advice is basically to younger ones. Like if you're entering your 20s, don't see whatever you're going through as oh my god, I can't. Just take it as a learning curve, as a learning process. Trust me, when you get to your late 20s, when you get to your early 30s, you're going to be so grateful that those experiences had to happen, so you can learn from them. So basically everything that you're going through right now, I feel like it's consuming you and it's making you feel like, oh my god, I can't take this, I can't do that, I can't. Just learn from those experiences. God, that's from this experience. No freaking way, bro. Sorry for the break in transmission. Thank God for being in my 20s. Like I said, your 20s are preparing you for your 30s. In my early 20s, I would have been so, oh my god, they're taking the light. Calm down, relax. That's the whole point, okay? Trust me, you have all the time in the world, right? You have all the time in the world, to try different things and fail as many times as you want to, so that when you fail, eventually you get it right. So it's very okay if you did not figure out your life in your 20s. You don't have to have everything figured out. If you're not married in your 20s, you don't have your career figured out in your 20s, you don't have children in your 20s, you don't have a house in your 20s, you don't have a car in your kilo day. It's too much. Some people are lucky, they get all those things in their 20s, fine. That's why I said financial status come in play a whole lot. Trust me, the financial status of your parents can have a huge impact in your 20s. I feel like that's where this point even come in. Like the fact that you can't have everything figured out in your 20s, that's because you are doing everything by yourself, for yourself. So it's almost very difficult to do everything all at once. So give yourself some grace, give yourself some appraisal, pat yourself on the back, tell yourself that I've tried. I feel like you're looking down on yourself and looking down on your achievements and looking down on your effort if you do that. Yes, you are human beings, so you get to feel those things once in a while, but don't stay there for too long, right? Look at the brighter side of things. Look at the things that you already have, the things that you've gotten already, and be grateful for them while you are working towards where you want to be. So please You did not waste your 20s at all. Your 20s are your exploration age. Your 20s, you're trying to figure out life. You're trying to figure out how to pivot your career, how to maneuver relationship, how to maneuver friendship, and it's everything is a lot. Like everything is happening all at once in your 20s. Just learn from those experiences, right? Especially if you are in your early 20s or entering your late 20s, just enjoy the process, enjoy the phase. Don't be mad at yourself if those pictures that you had in your head when you were growing up, by the time I'm 23, I'm going to be done with school. After school, I'm going to get a job. After that, I'm going to get married. And you are 25, you are 26, you're not married, and not even done with school. You can't be in control of everything. You can't. So leave room for life will definitely life, that's for sure. One thing I've learned in my 20s, life, in fact, nothing hits me again. Nothing. I've had too many experiences and nothing hits me as much anymore, because what's the worst that can happen? I mean, it's death. That's the worst that can happen, and I've seen numerous deaths in my 20s. So what's the worst that can happen, really? What's the worst? So lastly, to wrap up this video, please give yourself time and forgive yourself. Please forgive yourself. That's something that I deeply struggled with, and I'm no longer ashamed of myself. I'm no longer ashamed of my mistake. And I don't think it's something that you should be ashamed of, because like I said, you've never been 20 before. You've never had those experiences before. So please forgive yourself. Find time to forgive yourself. Find time to heal from your mistakes and your past traumas and everything. Because as I'm like me, I don't know about you, but me, my 30s, I want to be a soft girl. I want to be a healed girl. I want to be a girl that life threw so many shit at and I conquered, right? So forgive yourself of the experiences that you had no control of, right? You had no control. Like I rightfully said, life is definitely going to life. One thing about life, you are going to make mistakes. One thing about your 20s, you are going to, nobody has ever escaped that. You are definitely going to make mistakes. So give yourself some grace, pat yourself on the back and tell yourself that you did so well, you did the best that you can. And I mean, definitely still going to make mistakes as you journey in life, even in your 30s and your 40s, but make calculated mistakes. There's some mistakes that are completely avoidable. So forgive yourself of past mistakes and situations that you did not have control of. That situations that I look back and I'm like, I wish I knew better, but now I know better. I will never find myself in that situation again, in terms of a whole lot of things I don't want to talk about. Okay, all right, my loves, this is the end of this video. I just thought to make you understand that you did not waste your 20s. Trust me, you did not in fact waste your 20s, because your 20s was working out for you. Everything was working out for your own good. Looking back now, I'm like, I'm glad I experienced that. I'm glad those people showed me shaggy, so I can set boundaries now. You needed that experience. You needed it. If you didn't experience it, you won't learn. There's no how. And life is all about learning. Life is all about evolving. I'm just going to end this video here, because this light can go off any moment from now. This is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, if you found it helpful, found it useful, if you found it interesting, let me know what you think about it in the comment section. And like I said, and I always keep saying, I do not know everything. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. I would really appreciate your thought as well. I definitely want to learn from you guys as well. Tell me something in the comment section as well. Let's all learn together. Give it a very big, fat, thick, juicy thumbs up. And I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. All right?